Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope everybody is having a great day today. So today's video is going to be unboxing the October Boxycharm box. This is the base box for today's video. I haven't gotten my premium yet, so be on the lookout for that. I'll have it out as soon as possible. But yes, we're going to talk about some makeup, and this time my variation had a ton of makeup in it, so I'm very happy about that because, you know, I'm kind of taking it easy on skincare for a little while. But yes, if you want to see everything that I got in my box and see how I created this look today, make sure you keep on watching, and of course everything that I use will be listed down below as well. Alright, so now without further ado, let's get into it. Alrighty, so we're going to be playing with the base box today, and this, I just have the box turned inside out, and that's why it looks a little bit different. But yes, we're going to be playing with a lot of makeup in today's video. There are a lot of really good products in here, and this is probably one of the best base box variations I've gotten in a while, so I'm very excited to tell you about it. The theme this month is something to do with, it's like spellbinding. It says in the front, everyone will be under your spell. I love this little card here. And also, Boxycharm, they have started shipping out the boxes separately, so what that means is I can finally tell you guys what the weight is of the box. For the first time in a long time, I'm able to tell you that information. Okay, so I think we're talking about the weight for this particular variation. The weight for my box was 1.95 pounds, and this was variation number 15, and the total retail value is $186. That's an okay amount. But yeah, let's get into the products. The first item that we have, I didn't get a chance to try this in today's video, but it is from Some Institute, and it is the, where is the name of this? I had to look on the card to figure out what this is actually called because it doesn't say anywhere on the box what the actual name is. It just says Transport and that there are 50 treatment pads. So according to the little card the Boxycharm sent, these are the Transport Exfoliating Glycolic Acid Pads. I'm not trying these out today just because I'm trying to not open up a bunch of skincare and have it go bad before I get a chance to try it. And right now, I just don't need a product like this. I have one already open that I'm trying to finish before moving on to the next thing. But I will say I do like the packaging on this and like the way it's color coded. See, it doesn't even say on this what they're called, like the glycolic acid. It doesn't tell you none of that. I don't like that. I don't want to have to guess, like if I take this out of the package, or hell, even in the package, I don't want to guess what it is and what it's going to do and then have to look it up on this little booklet here. Raise your hand if you watch the dermatologist channels or accounts on TikTok where they're doing like skincare stuff and it's always -1 for no gloves. That's kind of the same thing, -1 for packaging. This does have AHAs in it, and it's really good to exfoliate dead skin cells from the surface of your skin, so it's going to help make it brighter, it's going to help tone it. I'm looking forward to this when I get around to trying it, but for now, we're just going to put a hold on that product. So moving on, the rest of these I did try out for today's video. The first item is from Dew of the Gods. I love their skincare products, I just love everything about them and their packaging. But this is the Tahitian Breakfast Dewy Collagen Face Primer. First off, this thing smells heavenly. I absolutely love the way this smells, and it left my skin feeling very nice, and it has sort of like more of a skincare focused primer versus makeup primer. Like there's no silicone feeling to it. It just feels very hydrating and plumping and just all kinds of goodness for your skin. You can wear this underneath your makeup to help extend the life of your foundation, or you can wear it by yourself or by itself to just kind of give you that dewy glass skin effect all day long, which I might actually do. This felt exceptionally nice. And the retail value on this is $32. I think that's a pretty basic price when it comes to primers. I think anywhere from $26 to $32 range. So it's the top of the range that I've seen online that, you know, that's just coming to mind off the top of my head. But I think that when I go through this, I could see myself repurchasing this. It was very nice and a very good experience. Haven't had any allergic reactions to anything in it, so this is definitely a hit for the box for me. So the next item we have comes from a brand that Devin likes to call Ciate London. This is the Spice Palette from Ciate London. And let me tell you, this thing is so beautiful and it's perfect for fall. I did try it out for today's look and it did so well. You get very, very nice pan size on each of these. The shimmers in here are absolutely beautiful. The matte's blended beautifully. The only thing, just if I had to say anything sort of, not negative, but more of constructive, the color story in here, I've gotten this color story in other palettes. So it's not anything, you know, groundbreaking, but this is an exceptionally well formula. And Ciate London, I think they're getting overlooked when it comes to their eyeshadows. Their eyeshadows are remarkably nice. They blend well. They're just all kinds of goodness. And the shades that they chose in here, this is the perfect fall palette. And I have a little tutorial, like a mini tutorial, coming up here in a second so you can see how I created this look. I know I've probably done this look before, but it's because I've got this in other palettes. But I did pair this with a berry tone lip. I think it worked really well for this particular eyeshadow palette. But this is the Velvet Matte Lip Pencil from Nars in the shade Do Me Baby. I don't remember where I got this. It may have been like a Sephora sample, like a deluxe pencil. The full size in this is $27. If you can get it in the smaller size, just do that. I never go through a full lipstick or lip pencils or anything. It takes forever. So save your money and just go a little bit smaller. Just a little extra tip there. But yes, if you want to see how I created this eye look today, make sure you keep on watching, and I'll check with you in a second. So we're back. In the tutorial, I did go in with a couple different shimmers. Whenever I first played with this palette, because I like to prep for my videos and kind of play with them and see what kind of look I want to do for you guys on camera, I did just put this shade all over the lid. And because I have hooded or deep set eyes, I just tend to like the look a lot better when I go in with a lighter shimmer in the inner corner. So it's kind of like an ombre effect, a little bit more blended. You can totally do this by itself though. The red in here is exceptionally beautiful. It takes a little bit more to build up the pigment than say this shade here, but they're still so beautiful. The retail value on this is $39. It's a little on up there in price, but you have to think the packaging is nice, but you get humongous pans. Very, very happy with this one. You know I love eyeshadow palettes, so it will definitely go in my collection, and I'm probably going to get rid of the ones that have similar color stories and just stick to this one. Very nice. So the next item that came in the box, this is actually a brand launch for Boxycharm. So we've never had them before that I know of. This is the Toy Factory, and the product that they sent is their Super Set Hyaluronic Acid Setting Spray. Doesn't have an odor, so if you worry about using sprays that are heavily scented, if they'll irritate you, you don't have to worry about this. I used it to set my makeup earlier today, and so far I think it's doing pretty well. I like to use setting sprays anyway just to kind of melt everything together, especially here in my forehead because I get real dry here, and a setting spray just helps kind of make everything a little bit more even. So with this having hyaluronic acid in it, they say that this is a misty serum, and I like that. That's a really excellent way to put it. And also I appreciate that the mist is exceptionally fine. Such a fine mist. It's not going to assault your face whenever you put it on, or be too aggressive. It's very, very nice. Again, another hit for the box. I'm sorry, I just liked everything that came in the box this month, so. And the last item that came in the box, which for me it's my favorite out of everything, we have from Treluce Beauty. This is Becky G's brand, which I didn't know this, but it's actually owned by her and Ipsy. So if you've ever been wondering why we've been getting a lot of this in the box and a ton of it in Ipsy, that's why. They have their little hands in the pot there when it comes to this brand. But this is the Lucette Glow Highlighter Palette. Love the packaging on here. The blue is absolutely perfect, and some can argue if it's purple, but to me it looks blue. But you do have a nice size mirror in here. Very glad to see that. And you have 4 colored highlighters. So pretty. For my look today, I used a combination of 2 shades. I went in with Luz and Cosmic. The Valor, I don't know if I'll ever use that one because it's a little bit too deep for my skin tone, but we'll try it out in the future and see how it does. This is pigmented. This is an extremely pigmented highlighter. I went in with, I'm knocking stuff over. I went in with this brush here, and honestly, it was a little bit too, I think it put down too much product. If I had to do it again, I would go in with something more like this. This is a fan brush from Luxie. I think whenever you use brushes like this, it just does a better job. You can kind of go a little bit softer with it, a little bit softer handed, and you can get a much better result. So I will try using this again that way in the future. But stunning, beautiful palette. I love the blue. I just love it, okay? The colors of the highlighters just pop off of it, and it just looks so nice. So maybe, so while I'm reading the card here, I'm kind of thinking like part of the reason why this comes on so super pigmented, it is enriched with vitamin E and Mexican blue agave. I think that's what's kind of given it just so much punch with just a little bit of product. So a little bit of this will go an extremely long way. And as far as the retail on this, it retails for $26. Very affordable. But yes guys, that is everything that I got in this variation, and again that is number 15. Everything retailed for $186. I think this was a good box. Anytime that I can get a box that's more makeup and less skincare, I might be changing my tune in the future, but for now I prefer more makeup. This one was really good. So yes guys, sorry I haven't been on here in a while. A lot of things have happened, and you may notice that I moved. We have a new background. I have a new office. I cannot wait to show you. I'm going to do an official, like a beauty room tour once I get everything set up. So you might be seeing some little bits and pieces here and there, but just be on the lookout for that. I can't wait to show it to you guys because I did some new stuff in here, and it's a bigger office. I'm so excited. Okay, but yes, make sure to comment down below what your favorite item was from this variation, and yeah, thank you guys for hanging out. I love you. I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.